oil है, traditional oil है। Agrarian sector applying the traditional oil. Ravinda Gilru, ASC, Jharkhand Division 1, Mrs. P. No, point 30.
එතකොට මේ පනතෙන් සාක්ෂි විධිවිධාන පනතේ අපිට ඉතා වැදගත්ම මේ ලැබිලා තියෙන අයිතිවාසිකම එහෙම නැත්නම් විමර්ශකයාට තියෙන පහසුව අපිට දියුරුම් ප්‍රකාශයක් මගින් එම CCTV පද්ධතිය සවි කරලා තිබ්බ ස්ථානයේ හිමිකරුගේ දියුරුම් ප්‍රකාශයක් අපිට ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
அவை எமக்கு இங்கே கிடைக்கப்பெற்றிருந்த ஒரு வரப்பிரசாதம் தான் குறித்த CCTV அமைப்பெற்றுள்ள அந்த இடத்தில் உள்ள அந்த உரிமையாளரிடமிருந்து ஒரு சத்தியக்கூட்டினூடாக குறித்த விடயத்தை மண்டிலே முற்படுத்தலாம்.
එතකොට ඉතා විශේෂ වූ අවස්ථාවක හැරෙන්නට අපිට එම පුද්ගලයාව අධිකරණයට ගෙනහිල්ලා සාක්ෂියක් ලබා දීමට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
ஆகவே விசேடித்த நிலைமைகள் அதாவது தேவை ஏற்பட்டால் மாத்திரம் குறித்த சாட்சியாளரை நாங்கள் மன்றுக்கு அழைக்க வேண்டியிருக்கும். மற்றும்படி அவரை மன்றுக்கு அழைப்பதற்கான அவசியம் இல்லை.
එතකොට මෙම මේ සාක්ෂි විධිවිධාන පනතේ 4වෙනි වගන්තිය අනුව අපි මේ දියුරුම් ප්‍රකාශය අතුලත් කළ යුතු මූලික කරුණු 4ක්.
Any important material to send, use normal courier service. So this is the advice given by first citizen of the nation who gave us the internet. If this is the position, how are we going to give a guarantee for computers and internet? Knowing this issue that we have to use this new technology. So that is why people, they just use computers and internet, thinking that this is a new technology, scientists found this like magic box, everything is all right. We can use this for everything in our life. No, this is not the purpose. So that is why day by day, we can expect some misuse activities in cyberspace. So that is why cloud computing, that law, what is the then today this is AI era, artificial intelligence. But one thing I have to tell you, this AI has become a passion now. Even lawyers also start to say AI. Sometimes some people, they don't know what is AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. A very device carry the activities like human brain, like our neuron cells, without getting involvement of human life. Then AI is there. If a man operates the device and gets some facilities, benefits, that is not AI. We call this as big data. So you must know how to draw this line. If you don't know how to draw the line, then there will be a serious issue arise. Then who is getting the responsibility of AI? Now take example, I have my robot.
Traditional oil है।
And some judges who have interest to learn this subject and form special guild in order to form this special guild secretariat via Association of Sri Lanka. Now why that we have to learn ICT law? Technology is developing. We are not powerful enough to stop them. They are developing technology. As far as the development of technological, they carry their operation. Surgeries inside the operation theatre. All these machines, scan machines, technology, various sort of machines All these machines are computed. So that they
I hope this program will be your field. Thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this program and one speech. The next item of this agenda is a presentation. I kindly invite Mr. Prabhakaran Ramachandran, Advocate of Supreme Court of India, to deliver a welcome.
Across the world. Now, more than 90% of the world population, if you take 8 billion population, the Google and the internet, it has become more omnipotent, omnipresent. So, if you lack the lackadaisical, or if you do not have the technological, today we talk about administering justice. Administering justice is nothing but, the member of the parliament was making a reference, you can administer justice only in accordance with today. After so many industrial revolution, we are living in the
do this. And some judges who have interest to learn this subject and form special guild in order to form this special guild. So every time we have a very good on behalf of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka. Now why is that we have to learn ICT law? Technology is developing. You may be allowed to go for new innovation. They are not powerful enough to stop them. They are developing technology. As far as the development of technology is concerned, we will get lost. The surgeons, they carry their operation. Surgery is inside the operation theatre. Computer, all these machines, scan machines, tech machines, various type of machines, all these machines are computed. So that they
I hope this program will be beneficial to you. Thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this program and once again expect this from him. And thank you very much sir for your valuable speech. The next item of this agenda is a presentation. I kindly invite Mr. Prabhakaran Ramachandran, Advocate of Supreme Court of India, to deliver a welcome.
Across the world. Now, more than 90% of the world population, if you take 8 billion population, the Google and the internet, it has become more omnipotent, omnipresent. So, if you lack the lackadaisical, or if you do not have that technological, today we talk about administering justice. Administering justice is nothing but, the member of the parliament was making a reference, you can administer justice only in accordance with. Today, after so many industrial revolution, we are living in the
chairperson of this event and distinguished guests and invitees, respected lawyers, respected police officers, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. It gives me a great pleasure in participating in such program, the ICT Law Seminar on Digital Lawyering. I'm very happy to meet you all and seeing very extraordinary program. This is what we need in our society, in our country. As a member of parliament, as respected lawyers, as respected police officers, people have highest trust on us. People seek justice for their problems that they all have around their society and around them. Every day in the parliament, I also have a huge questions on Minister of Police and the Parliament Affairs regarding these cases, especially the digital fraud and the financial frauds. And there are so many things are happening around us. So we need to find the solutions. We need to give a right solution to the people who are coming to us. Therefore, I think Mallakam Bar Association, they have organized the right program today. I'm really happy and appreciate you all for participating in such program. And we need your and then chairman address on this forum that we also, as a member of parliament, as politicians, we have a right role to make policies. Therefore, if you want to make right policies, and we need these kind of forums, and we want to get ideas and how to make your ideas as great policies. So I'm sure that we have to make the policies regarding this law, and this is ICT law is very important for lawyers and police officers, because we live in IT era and we live in artificial intelligence. AI is giving a very good impact on us, and we have the challenges, and we have to fight for the ICT. We have to fight with the AI technology. So we have to use the right technology to find the right solutions. Therefore, I hope this program will be beneficial for all the participants who have participated today, and you will get good knowledge, because the resource persons are very highly talented, and they will educate you how to use the ICT terms in your profession, and you will become more talented and more professional in your field. Thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this program, and once again I wish you all the best to have a successful program. Thank you very much.
Mallakam Bar Association, along with the ICT Lawyers Guild of Sri Lanka, by my dear best friend Dr. Sunil Abhay Ratne. Why this seminar is so important? Why it is so critical in our modern contemporary days? As we said, we lawyers in our day-to-day activity, we do a lot of surgical activity. That's what Dr. Sunil Abhay Ratne was making a poignant reference to that particular pertinent point. Because a famous jurist from India, Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer, used to say that lawyers are social surgeons. We bisect and dissect the anatomy and the physiology of the law. So when we emphasize this particular point, many of the police officials are attending this conference. In today's era, information communication technology era, everything, the world revolves around the internet, the global online platform. Today we are discussing about resolving our disputes through online dispute resolution. If you see, resolving the people problem is very important and a critical task. Because when we talk about digital lawyering, lawyers primarily they work and expose the cause of others. So wherever there is injustice or oppression or denial of justice, we approach the judicial court for a judicial resolution of our disputes through a legal mechanism which happens in all the courts across the world. Now, more than 90% of the world population, if you take 8 billion population, the Google and the internet has permeated in all the spheres. It has become more omnipotent, omnipresent. So, if you lack the lackadaisical or if you do not have the technological approach in administering, today we talk about administering justice. Administering justice is nothing but, the member of the parliament was making a reference, you can administer justice only in accordance with the law by having a digital marvel of revolution. Today, after so many industrial revolution, we are living in the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution is nothing but the internet era and the artificial intelligence. Today, even human intelligence is marked by the concept of artificial intelligence. So it becomes a very important task because even countries like America, they do not have a proper legislation to combat and regulate the cyber security and artificial intelligence. But technology has made a leaps and bounds. It has made a terrific, a transformative tool. It has made a huge progress. But we lawyers and the judicial forum did not cope up with the modern requirement of this technological revolution. So in America, few of the courts, for example, during the pandemic COVID, all the court system in the entire world, in the country, we were able to administer justice only through the online portal and platform. So at the same time, even the Supreme Court website in India was attacked by the cyber terrorist. So today, we used to call it data mining. What is a mining? Today, knowledge, information is tool, information is powerful, so critical and powerful. That is an asset, digital asset. So we need to preserve the digital asset. Today, transactions are happening not through online, through cryptocurrency and through various other incremental, fundamental, phenomenal changes in the technology. So I think along with the scientists, along with the global experts and the policy makers, we need to cope up ourselves and we need to grapple with these fast changes that is happening around us. So I think this seminar is very important. The law is yet to take its transformative tool. The jurisprudence and the cyber law is at the nascent stage because of the lack of proper application and the mechanical mind on the part of the policymakers and the judges in having a pedantic approach towards the law. So I think we need to think, daily analyze, evaluate and keenly observe. And today if you want to catch a thief, it's only a cyber thief who exists in the online platform. majority of the people are losing their assets, property, and their privacy, liberty. Everything hinges on the domain of cyber law. So I think all the this seminar becomes even more critical, important in that new dimension of the cyberspace. So I think all the police officials, we need to change the curriculum, the model, and they need to analyze the cyber law, and it should be made as a mandatory subject, not only at that cyber law level, at the when you are learning law, even during the school level, this should be imparted as an important subject. Because of the necessity and the time, the need of the hour is to learn the subject, equip the subject, and cope up so that it can be used in the positive and a productive way. Dr. Sunil Abeyratne was making this point. He said that a knife that can be used by a surgeon in the surgical room can vice versa be used. So technology is a boon as well as a bane. It depends upon how we apply. The police and the lawmakers and the lawyers, they play a very, very pivotal role in preventing the disaster, because we are also living in the era of technological disruptions. It has disrupted the entire world. Every sector, healthcare to industry to agriculture to insurance, everything today is dependent on the cyber security and the online as well as artificial intelligence. So I think we should elaborately deliberate on this exercise. We should be an intellectual giant in this particular area, which can happen only by repeated concerts, seminar, symposium. The intellectual deliberations and the exercise that we make will equip us to be a better knowledgeable person, so that new innovative ideas can come. Today innovation happens not only in technology but also legal innovation should transform, should take place, so that I hope that this seminar will be a very beneficial one to all of you. So I request all the participants to keenly observe the proceedings and take note of it, and observe, ask as much question which arises in their mind regarding the day-to-day problems that you are witnessing every day in all walks of life, that can be discussed. Some of the police officials might have seen, experienced a lot of unique cases because any litigant, any person, on the occurrence of a crime, we only reports it to the first to the police station, to the local police level. Then only it gets spearheaded, it gets noticed to the higher level. So I think any of the problems that is being faced by you can be discussed in the seminar, so that through a threadbare of exercise of intellectual exercise, we can try to sort out the issue. Thanks for giving this opportunity, and I hope this momentum gathers really well, and all of you gain enriched knowledge and experience in this seminar. Thank you.
So I can see your enthusiasm shown to learn this subject. I'll briefly explain you what is ICT Lawyers Guild and why we formed this guild. When I was the Secretary of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka, during that period, we introduced this subject to the bar. With a long period, we realized it's a high time to get down some specialist attorneys at law and academics, jurists, and some judges who have interest to learn this subject and form special guild and to upgrade our knowledge as a supportive role to the Bar Association of Sri Lanka. Now, considering the heavy workload of the Bar Association, and this is the policy making body, sometimes there may be no time, not enough time to focus on this specific subject, special subject. So that is why we wanted to form this special guild. So every time we have a very good cordial relationship with the bar, and some 2 years back we organized Law Asia Data Protection Conference on behalf of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka. Now, why that we have to learn ICT law? Technology is developing. You may be a lawyer, maybe a higher police officer, maybe other higher administrative officer, maybe a doctor, engineer. We can't ask these scientists not to go for new innovation. We are not powerful enough to stop them. They are developing technology. As far as the development of technology is concerned, we will get lots of advantages. Now take example, doctors. The surgeons, they carry their operations, surgeries inside the operation theatre using number of machines. Now today, considering the interpretation given for these machines, to give interpretation given to computer, all these machines, scan machines, various type of machines, all these machines are computers. So the data are involved in these machines. So then this subject is very relevant to medical profession. So engineers, take engineers, they draw high-rise buildings, bridges using computers and network. So it's relevant to their profession. So accountants also same. 25 years back we used calculators. Today it's hard to see calculators. All are using computers. So what about legal profession? Of course, unfortunately, I am also a member of this profession. We are the most lethargic group to step into this new development technology. Anyway, this is not an excuse. Or you may be a businessman, maybe other professional. Today, without using computers and network, we can't survive on the earth. It has come to that level. But these are the good side of it. What is the bad side of it? Now, man made knife to use this as a tool in the kitchen. Very few people use the same knife to kill people. So likewise, there are a few people, they use computers and network also for illegal activities, illegal things. When they carry these misuse activities, there must be a legal framework. Otherwise, we will not be in a position to control these misuse activities. To avoid that, international jurists and all the judges, legal practitioners, academics, all get together and they are struggling to settle the laws relating to the technology, especially ICT law. So take my word, in another 5 years' time, if we don't know how to use computer, if we don't know how to use network, especially as a legal professional, we have to say goodbye to our profession. It has come to that level. I hope that you are aware. Even the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal, they have already started the digitization of court mechanism. The new rules and regulations are coming in future within very short period. The recently that we had to register with the Supreme Court, that we will get all information also from Supreme Court if you know how to operate computer and network. 25 years back, the situation was different. Soon after finishing my master's, it was my task given by the World Bank and the Bar Association of Sri Lanka to introduce this subject and popularize this subject. I had to struggle to introduce this subject through Council of Legal Education. It was a very difficult task. Some people call this computer as a magic box. Why this man is trying to introduce this magic box is not relevant to legal profession. But today I think you have to realize all these computers, networks, encryptions, cryptology, everything is a part of this Acts, Computer Crime Act, Electronic Transactions Act. It's a part of the law of this country. If it's a part of the law of this country, then there is no other option, there is no excuse, we have to learn this subject. The next question is, do we have enough laws? I am very happy, Honorable Member of Parliament is with us. After this short session, he will carry this message to the lawmaker. The lawmaker plays a vital role. Without having their support, we can't think about the legal impact on information and communication technology. Why these lawmakers are important here? So they will make laws relevant to any particular country, not only in Sri Lanka, considering their socio-economic, political and cultural reasons. So now this is a new culture. It's a computer culture. So if it is so, we need some modern laws to Sri Lanka. It is not a difficult task. Computers are coming from other countries. Of course, we assemble here. And what is the internet? It is the internet. It is the internet. We don't have Indian internet, Pakistan internet and Sri Lankan internet. This is the internet. If we use internationally produced, made computers and network, then we have to adjust and apply international rules and regulations and laws available in the other countries. With that intention, we set up this ICT Lawyers Guild, and our main idea, as I explained you earlier, to upgrade our own knowledge first and to carry various programs for the benefit of the general public. So with that intention, we invited the lawmakers of the country, because we must have the cordial relationship with them. We have to interact properly with the police department, bribery department and other, especially that I am very happy that she accepted our invitation, Honorable Deputy Commissioner of Agrarian Services. She is with us. So very soon it will apply to agriculture sector. To name any subject, involvement of ICT is there. ICT laws are also coming behind that. So we have one of the resource persons also came from India, especially for your benefit. He is an expert in artificial intelligence. Mr. Prabhakaran, Advocate of Supreme Court of India, that he will carry the discussion and he will explain how the India has already developed ICT related laws. So with that, we'll have a very successful conference today. Don't misuse a single minute. This is my plea. It is not easy to organize the conference like ICT law, especially outside Colombo. So we brought this opportunity to you, get the maximum advantage. The university, the lecturer and the students are also there. Future is in their hand. I hope that they will become technology-based lawyers in future. So with that, we'll continue the good discussion. In the meantime, after conference, of course, I invite all our lawyers and law students to become members of ICT Lawyers Guild. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.